Hi folks, I've got my hand here, just get the focus going. I've just, find a bit of cloth. So it doesn't hunt, I'll just try and go check on it. If I move away for too long, it goes into sort of in and out, starts to hunt for the best view. So let's just go in with a bit of red. Plenty of oil. I'm not sure what I'm going to make of this. It's just the what can I say? The fern, the dead sort of fern, lying on the side of the road, on the edge of the wood, the Ashdown Forest. Could be anywhere. Well, it's nice and wet. I just put some detail in it by just smashing a bit of tissue paper against it, and hopefully we'll get a bit of texture going on there. Give it a good bang. It also takes some of the moisture, some of the wet linseed oil. Is what I'm using. Right, okay, now put a bit of background in there now. What we're going to do is put some green. So this is sap green going in now. Not so sure about that. We'll work our way into this. Let's put some paint on. But I want to get underneath that with a bit of sky. Come down a little bit. I just reduce the height of that. We get some red and green in here. So that'll do. Right, I'll use this brush here. I want to get some trunks on there. Bit of silhouette. Put some of that in. It doesn't have to be exact or anything. We're sort of doing a bit of an impression here. Payne's grey is very, very useful for getting a nice quick dark. And I can put some, well, I'll lift out some of that. Okay. Right, now I'm just going to put in some dark red, like a sort of shadowy colour here. Okay. Need oil, plenty of oil. Right, we'll put some distance in there, I think we will. Let's just get a bit of this bushy stuff here. Sorry about the noise, I'll just tighten up, I think. Oops. A bit more oil and a bit more colour in the in here. Plenty of red. Got some shadow in it. Looks like a bit of a hedgehog at the moment, doesn't it? But that will change. Have no fear. Put a little bit of a bush up here. Now we've put a bit of a dip in there now. I'll change the shape of that hedgehog. But I'll just bash it, give it a bit of a bash. Take some of the oil off, but get a bit of texture in there. Give it a good bang. Right, okay, let's do a bit in the sky now. A bit of Payne's grey and a bit of that red. Just stain it a little bit. Don't know about going over the edge with the. Of course, we want to put air back in that anyway. That's a bit more red. Right, now we've got a lovely right old mess. So we're just going to cotton bud, which I have Legion. Got another packet here. Just undo them. No problem about waiting for this to dry. It takes ages. It will take 4 or 5 days, I think. But in this atmosphere, it's quite a damp atmosphere. This atmosphere, I haven't got any heat in this room. I have, but I don't use it very much. Just a bit of an impression of see what that looks like in a minute. Put more detail back. Let's just get some red stuff on the top of that. Right, now think about blending. Right, let's put a bit of white in, a bit of white and a bit of red. A bit of yellow. Bit of red, bit of cad yellow. Just getting some paint on here. I think the cad yellow is quite nice in the sky with a bit of the red. I've got to put something in the background. I'm not sure what. Think about that as it comes to me. Some problems you can postpone, and soon you'll get a solution. Right, get a bit of grey back in there now. The Payne's Grey has got a blue tinge to it, which is nice. Bit wobbly. You want the dark to so that you can counter change with the light. It's all about light against dark. Right, now let's give that a bit of a waft with this. I don't like that hake anymore. We've got another old hake here which I much prefer. But you know what, it's downstairs, I can't find it. So maybe I'll have to use that one. Oh no, oh yes, looks soft now. Right, no, I'll have to use it, it's downstairs. I'm not going to go down, get it. So we just a gentle waft, take off any hairs as they arrive. bring some air into that. Now Payne's grey on its own doesn't seem to work, but Payne's grey with the light, with the red ochre, is quite a very good shadow dark. I'll give it a bash in a minute. Now that tree's not too bad. Let's just, put a little bit of detail in here, not a lot, but I'll give it another bang I think, and just it's creating that feeling of a lot of detail by just lifting out and just tamping and all different sort of ways that you can create that illusion of detail. It's the motto is keep it simple, stupid. KISS. Good mnemonic to remember, because this is what it's all about. If you paint everything, there's nothing left for the viewer to put in. If you put every leaf, every blade of grass, it might be very accurate, but does it leave enough for the viewer to add? Because that's where the emotional involvement with the painting comes in. It's with that attachment, got a bit high there, and that interpretation of the detail. So there's no detail, but just a suggestion of detail. There's just a few rogue bits sticking up the top here, where I've carelessly gone over that. Got to sort out down there a bit. This is all that sort of fern, or the colour of all the fern. I try to let some of that light from behind shine through, but I don't think I made a very good job of those, the trunks. So we'll go somewhere else and work that out. Now let's put in a bit of green. In here. Right, and I'm going to do some lifting out now with this brush. It's a lovely brush. I mean, it's absolutely a real cheapo brush. Pack of 16 or 15 for £7.50 or so, £8 or something in Hobbycraft. Super brushes. You can't do anything fine with them, but for the lifting out, look. Just a tangle of dead, well, dormant, they're not dead, I mean, they'll all come up all nice and green in the spring, but at the moment they're lying, and it's this lovely sienna colour, burnt sienna colour, which I'm using the light red, or this red ochre to give that impression, but I want to get some darker greens in there. So I want a bit of a Payne's grey with that green. I'll just put some bits of dark, shadowy green, because there is green, there's lots of green around in a winter landscape. You just have to look for it. You have to look for these colours. But what I found, and I'd not thought about it until I started doing these, is that the landscape itself is red and green. The earth colours, like the reddy earth colours, reddy ochres, the yellow ochre mixed with the red, light reds, darker reds, greens, light greens, it's red and green. But rules are made to be broken. Get some of this in this foreground here, this dark. That doesn't register yet. That's a bit disappointed with that, I have to say. But so this is just an impression from a feeling of what I saw in Ashdown Forest as I drove by. I didn't see anything like this, but I saw stuff similar to it. But you've got to come down with that light coming from behind. And so let's. Put some darks in behind that. It's very important, this canopy of leaves or branches, but I don't want the stems to look as if they're too contrived. Sorry about the banging. Just disguise them. Come down a little bit more into this. I haven't finished the sky yet. Oh, let's have a little bit of a path through there. Okay, now I'll clean this brush a bit in the towel, just using a bit of towel. I've got loads of it. I think I've stuck the pack of bristles back into this ferrule. It's got a tack through it as well, and sort of veneer pin. Right, that's a bit of dark, bit of a. Ooh. Coming on. It probably looks a bit better than I'm painting it. No problem in cleaning the brushes. The paint just falls off them in the washing powder. Probably too much of that. I don't know. Start again. Take that out. Clean bit of tissue. I've just got too much there. Right, okay. Right. I think I've gone a bit too high there. So you can see how quickly you can change stuff. Right, now we'll just bring that down a little bit underneath here. I might add a bit of yellow to some of this to get a bit of variety in this. Oh, that's a little bit of lighter green. Put that light, put it there. Right, now then, we've got underneath there, but that will be quite light, I think, because it'll be catching the light through the trees. So let's just clean my brush, and we'll put in a bit of that sky colour underneath there. touch of red. That's a bit better. So get some of that. Right, now then, I'm going to use one of my flat brushes to do this. Put some trunks back. These are the brushes you need to make sure you're really clean. This is a watercolour brush. Well, yeah, it's a acrylic oil, but you have to keep your brushes really scrupulously clean, get every bit of oil out before it goes hard. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's a little bit better. Right, now we've got the skies underneath. Gonna have to find another bit of cloth, I think. So we want some nice light. Well, I need to just make that underneath that just a little bit more uneven. I can see lines like there's patterns. You don't want patterns. shadow, yeah, but you don't want any hard demarcation lines between dark and light. You want it all to merge. Okay, well, I'm going to put a bit more dark in there. Right, now we'll do something on the top here. We're going to have some nice light greeny colour. Just burying the bases in that now. Right, now I want to get that sky down and change that shape there. So, bit of red, bit of that cad yellow, bit of white. Right, that's a bit better. Okay, coming. A little bit of that grey now. Now, I'm not happy about that, but by the time we blended it a bit, whoops, come on, my hand's getting really dirty here. Look, I've got a great big towel here. But I need a new piece, so I'm going to just quickly, cut another chunk. Now I've got a young friend that gave me all this toweling, and I'm very grateful to her, because it cleans these brushes so brilliantly. Because it's rough towel, so I'll put a bit of that yellowy, grey, white, so cad yellow, bit of that red ochre, and plenty of white. Now that's bending quite nicely. Let's have another bit of that grey over here. Now, red. Trying to give an impression of ferns here, lying on the ground. Right, I've got to put it at the top of the hill, brow of the hill. No, you wouldn't get those trees on the brow of the hill, would you? Oh yes you would. Yeah, I've seen them. Wood is different, isn't it? Let's get some of that nice yellow, cad yellow, red, white. Let's just go around the edge of that and just show the bits of air. Right, now what we should do is try to put some of that air back in here. Beyond the mist. Just do something there. just soften that. No, still haven't solved that problem there. Just picking up a bit of the yellow, red. Alright, so I can do some of that with the blend. Not quite. Alright, so I'm trying to give an impression of mist there. Clean my brushes here. I don't really want to do much more than that. I'm just put a bit of detail in, but detail. What's going to do with that? What are we doing? 49 minutes. Well, we're nearly there. Right, now a bit of, I'll make this bit of towering into a spike and twist it, give it a good twist. There's a little bit of dryer in the linseed, and just so I'm going to scrape a bit more of that out. Right, okay, I'll put it in a frame. We'll have a look at it, and then I'm going to have to rush because we've got visitors. Actually fits without tacks. Okay, that's fine. What do we got? Different, isn't it? Isn't it? Right, I'll just move the camera up so that you can get a better idea of what it's like in the frame. Well, I'll raise it up quite considerably, I think. I'll move the camera back, I think. This is very fraught with danger, this. That's come out there. Right, okay. How are we doing there? I need to come back a bit with the camera because it's too close. Oh, there we are. Oh, wrong way. Oh. Okay. So there we are. So leaving that open, it gives us sort of a focal point. I think I'll let that go. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye bye.